again, you're welcome to Superb Math class. In today's class, we are required to solve this problem by factorization method. The first step, like I told you earlier, in my previous video, is to multiply the first term, which is h squared, by the last term, which is 54. And that will simply give us 54h squared. The second step is to find two numbers that when you multiply them together, you will have 54h squared. And when you add them, you will have minus 15h. And these two numbers are, we all know that 9 times 6 is 54. So minus 9h times minus 6h will give us positive 54h squared. Then if we are to add them up, minus 9h plus minus 6h, we now have minus 9h minus 6h is simply minus 15h. So that means minus 9h and minus 6h are the factors that satisfy that condition. We can now use that to replace this. So instead of having this in this equation, we can now have h squared minus 9h minus 6h plus 54 equals to 0. And we can factorize this by grouping, where we shall now say h squared minus 9h is one group. The other group is 6h minus 54 equals to 0. This has to change to minus. It was positive here because minus times minus will return back our positive. Now, in this first bracket, h is common. We can factor it out. We'll be left with h minus 9. And here, 6 is common. We can factor it out and we'll be left with h minus 9. Everything equal to 0. If you look again very well, h minus 9 is common. You can factor it out. And then here we are left with h, while here we are left with minus 6. And everything is equal to 0. For this and this to be equal to 0, it simply means either h minus 9 is equal to 0 or h minus 6 is equal to 0. Here we can simply see that h is equal to 9. And here we can also see that h is equal to 6. And this is actually the solution to this very problem. If you are yet to like my Facebook page, kindly search for Superb Math Class on Facebook and follow the page, so that you can always get notifications when new videos are posted. Thank you so much for following.